Hi, for this lesson, we'll create some useful and fun special effects. Before you get started, you'll need to download those files in this week's resources section. The blue bird, the image of the cave, the image of the forest, and if you don't have a copy of that purple monster, you can get it right there as well. Starting out with a new blank file, click on New Layer and choose Bone. Name this Forest Animation, and then New Layer, choose Bone, and name this Mask for Forest. Okay, and drag that into the Bone folder for Forest Animation. So it should look like this. Again, click on New Layer and choose Image. Locate the forest image that you got from the classroom. Click Open. Now we need to take this bone folder here, the mask for forest, and have it be above that image. So click on that and pull above it. So it should look like this right now. Again, click on New Layer, Vector. Name this Mask. Take Mask, drag it into Mask for Forest. Next, click on the forest image. Click on Duplicate Layer with the copy. Drag that up here, just above Mask. So far, everything in your layers should look exactly like this, or what we're about to do next won't work out for you. Next, we need to import the purple monster. Up here, click on File, Import Moho Object, find the purple monster on your computer and click Open, and click OK. We should make him a little bit bigger, so click on the transform layer in Tools and resize him just so he's a little bit larger. For the time being, we need to put him right here. Have the bottom of his feet a little bit above this tree trunk bottom right here. Now this is also important. Go to the layers and move your purple monster just above this forest that was the first one. Again, everything in your layer stack needs to look exactly like this. And yes, he's hidden, but not for long. Be sure that you've been on frame 0 for all of this, or you'll need to start over. And now over in the Layers palette, double-click on the bone folder that says Mask for Forest. Click on the Masking tab. Choose Hide All. Click OK. Next, double-click on the forest image just below that. Go up to Masking. It should say Mask this layer. Click OK. Next, double-click on the layer called Mask. Go up to the Masking tab. Choose Add to Mask, but keep invisible. And click OK. With the layer Mask highlighted in the Layers palette, go over to Tools, click on Draw Shape, uncheck Auto Stroke, we don't want that, choose Rectangle, and then you're going to draw a rectangle that kind of resembles this first tree here, so you'll click and drag across like this. And now I want to show you the effect that that's had so far. So in Layers, click on the purple monster again. And while on frame 0, click over here on your transform layer icon and move the monster back and forth. Now he's hidden behind the tree, except we need to refine the edges there. All we need to do is go over here, click on Mask. I'm going to zoom in. What we need to do is shape up the rectangle that we started to match the line along the tree. So go over to Add Point, and start clicking on the edges of this and go back and forth, you see, until you're matching up with the edge of the tree all the way up and down. Pretty close, but you know, once you click and pull on a point, you can see where the edge of your tree is, right? And then here to the trunk, and on this side. Okay, I'm going to move again and get as close as I can. And I'm trying to do this quickly, so it's a little bit sloppy. Let me zoom out. I see a little bit down here. Okay, so if I wanted to click on Purple Monster again, test it, click on Transform Layer. All right, it's going to give the illusion he's behind this tree. And we're going to do 3 tree trunks. So, clicking back on Mask, what you'll do is you'll choose the draw shape, the rectangle, don't have stroke on. Let me zoom out some more. And I'll do that for this tree trunk. And I'm also going to do it for this tree trunk here. So do all 3 of these, and again, I'm going to click on Purple Monster. I'm going to click on Transform Layer, and I'm going to, there, you see what can happen? So what you need to do is click on Mask and go in there, and if you need to see here, if I hide this, if you need to see that without that background of forest, you can hide this one that's at the very bottom of all that right now and get your edges so that they match up with the 3 trees. I'm going to pause now, have the 3 trees ready when you start part 2 of this lesson.